Hello. The last time I spoke to you all about my wax goals and my fragrance budget, I told you that I wasn't going to place any more orders. And guess what happened? I told you that I wasn't going to order any more wax. Now, I will say this. I did make this purchase from Sassy Girl Aroma, and I did not buy wax from Sassy Girl Aroma, but I did end up buying placing another order for wax. I'm going to get into that in my next video. Listen, I don't have, okay. I was just clicking around. I have this little tab on my, on my Google bookmarks, and it says wax, and then you click into it and then it says vendors. And I was trying to look up Lavender and Speckles, I think. I can't remember which one, and I clicked on the wrong one. And I clicked on Sassy Girl Aroma, and I went, because I'm so new at this, I did not realize that she, or at least I think, she just, every once in a while, she opens up the pre-orders, but then she like always has stuff on her website. I don't know. I don't know if this is a pre-order. In other words, I don't know if this stuff has not been made yet and she's just gauging how many orders she gets and then it all goes in one run. I have no idea. But I went in and I went, oh, oh my goodness. So I did place an order and it's about $100. But September was my birthday month. So that's how I'm justifying placing this order. Now, the only thing on this screen that might not be correct is the ETA. At this very moment, which is Sunday afternoon at 1:48 p.m. Eastern Time, I do have a question into the Sassy Girl Facebook group asking them what the turnaround time is for the let's say home fragrance that I purchased. It's not home fragrance, it's personal fragrance, but whatever. The unwax that I bought. And no one has answered me yet because I literally just posted it like 3 minutes ago. But I figured I would just quick make this video. I'm sorry that this, there's nothing really for you to look at on the screen. So if you want to go ahead and put in your headphones and go do your dishes or whatever, go ahead and do that. The only thing I'm showing you on the screen is how much stuff cost and that I spent $100, okay? I have spent $100 on perfume before. I have spent $100 on one bottle of perfume. I've spent $300 on a bottle of perfume. I haven't done that in a while. That's usually something that I ask my husband to give me a gift for. But anyway, I went in and I spent a little bit of money for Sassy Girl Aroma. Listen, I work hard and I love to smell good. I love to smell good and I love everything in my life to smell good. So anyway, I placed this order on October 1st. It came to $100.95. And let's just go through it, shall we? I got 2 body oils. It says dry body oil. Now, neither of these are 100% like I'm sure about because I've never really, there's only one thing here that I've smelled before, okay? But what I figure with dry body oil is that it could be sort of like a precursor to the perfume that I put on, right? The hair perfume that I use, which by the way, I do use hair perfume and I absolutely love hair perfume. I have very porous hair. And while it's probably really bad for me to be using hair perfume, I don't necessarily wear regular perfume. I do wear stuff that's labeled hair perfume, but it's got to have alcohol in it and it's got to be bad for my hair. But I don't care because my hair, everything rhymes. My hair exudes a lot of fragrance, okay? I love it. It's one of the reasons why, when I did quit smoking, I was like, oh my God, I must have stunk 24/7 because my hair smells like everything anywhere I am, that's what my hair smells like days later. Anyway, whatever. So I got 2 dry body oils. Only $16 a piece. And I think they're on sale. I think that's why I bought them. No, I bought them because I just wanted them. Okay, so Rich Girl Vanilla is the thing that I'm the most hesitant about, that it might not be my best thing, but it might just be a layering process. Inspired by Dippity Q's, is that how you say it? Dippity Q's, Dwell. So the notes are bourbon vanilla. What is that word? Sweet and creamy. Oh, look, I spelled it wrong. You know what? Don't look at it. Sweet and creamy, yet unexpectedly bold, with a spicy kick, calamus, and smoky cypriol. Have no idea what those 2 things are. Calamus and cypriol. Could have gone to Google, could have gone to Mr. Google before I started this video, but oh, no, I did not. Okay, so that's only $16. I think it's marked down from $18. Anyway, ironically enough, When I saw Janie's Rose, sorry about that. When I saw Janie's Rose up there, I was like, oh my God, where do I know that name? I know I've never used this perfume. I've never smelled it before. But it turns out that somebody that I watched, not in the wax community, told her public that she recently invested a little bit of money in some Janie's Rose perfume, not Janie's Rose, Rosie Jane perfume, and said, oh my God, you have to get it. And so I had like sort of made a mental note of it. And then all of a sudden, like it was like 2 days later, I see it on this list. So I'm just like, oh, well, that's divine intervention, right? Inspired by Rosie Jane. It's warm white musk and a hint of pure rose. Now, I love musk and I love rose. I would bathe in rose water if I could. I spray my face with rose water multiple times a day. I absolutely love rose water. And no, I don't buy drugstore rose water. I go to the international foods aisle of my grocery store and I pay $2 and something cents for a big ass thing of rose water, and I put it into a little spray bottle, and it's so hydrating. After sun, like if you go out and you get some sun on you can spray it all over your body. It's fantastic. Anyway, so I figured, food grade rose water is probably better than stuff that you can get at like Sephora or whatever. Anyway, whatever. Those are the 2 dry body oils that I got. Then I went in with a full perfume. 3.4 ounces is a lot. That's a lot of product, okay? And I only got one. I got Candy Hex, which I don't think that's inspired by anything. I think this might just be Julie's invention or whatever, because it doesn't say that it was inspired by anybody. Sticky candied fruits, spun sugar, and electric bubblegum swirled with fizzing pop rock vanilla. So is that pop rocks? I'm not exactly sure, but I love everything about that. Everything, okay? Then I got 2 room sprays. One is the Pink Sleepy Time, which is pink sugar, lavender, spearmint, and chamomile. I love the idea of that. That sounds like it's very jammy time / fuzzy blanket, that kind of thing. If it's anything like that, I'm going to love it. And yes, it's $15. And that seems like a lot, but it's a lot of product. She has a picture of these spray bottles on her website, and it looks like it's a lot of product. And you know what? Even if it's not that much product, the Scentsy room sprays, are they up to $10? I think when I first started with Scentsy, they were $8. Then they were $9. Then they changed the formula and they sucked. So I think I bought one that was the new formula, and after that, forget it. So I actually just took out my last Scentsy room spray the other day, and I went out and I bought Febreze. And you know what? Febreze kind of sucks. But Febreze is not the same as a room spray. Febreze is something you actually, it's designed to spray on the clothing and stuff like that. I'm kind of hoping that I can do that with this room spray, but if I can't, that's okay. I have the perfumes and stuff that I'm buying, right? Then I see that in room spray they had Mahogany Milk, and I'm like, oh. So as some of you might know, if you're following me, I did my very first Sassy Girl Aroma purchase. I included Mahogany Milk in that because everybody was raving about it. And out of the 5 things that I got, the 4 things that I purchased and the 1 thing that I got as a sample, Mahogany Milk is the thing that is absolutely rocking my world. And I desperately wanted to throw another brittle into this, but I said to myself, I'm not buying any more wax. I still have one whole brittle minus 3 uses, right? And when I say use, I mean 2 little squares, but whatever. So anyway, I got a Mahogany Milk, which is marshmallow, berries, vanilla, tonka bean, and mahogany. I really don't smell berries. I've warmed this thing 3 times and I don't smell berries, but I don't care. It smells like mahogany. It smells like vanilla. It smells like marshmallows. I love it so much. By the way, I did hold up to my nose a bar of vanilla suede and a bar of vanilla oud. Those 2 things together kind of smelled exactly like Mahogany Milk with just a little less marshmallow. If you have those 2 bars and you're dying to try Mahogany Milk, try throwing 2 of those cubes together. Maybe adding a little bit of toasted marshmallow to that if you got that bar. I'm a big mixer. You know that. Anyway, so I'm assuming that the ETA is going to be 2 months out. That's what I assume. I have no idea. If I get it sooner than that, great. I did spend $100 on perfume. I consider this all to be kind of like perfume. By the way, with the room spray, what I plan on doing with the room spray is, because I'm not going to give Scentsy any more of my money, but I have Scentsy Goes, I have the mini fan diffuser, I've got all that shit, right? And I have a lot of pods. Not a lot, probably 15 pods, but they're in twin packs. So like 7 or 8 twin packs, right? I'm going to use those up and I'm going to save a few of them, probably 5 or 10 of them. I'm going to try to break those bitches open. I'm going to put a cotton ball inside and I'm going to see if I can spray some room spray onto the cotton ball. What do you think? You think it'll work? And if it voids the warranty, I don't care. I really don't care. But I have these little machines. I have 2 Scentsy Go's, as a matter of fact. One is in storage. And I want to be able to use them, but I don't want to give Scentsy any more of my money. I've already given Scentsy too much of my money and my time and my family. Anyway, my name is Andrea. This is my latest purchase from Sassy Girl Aroma. Now there's going to be another video after this. Maybe in a couple of days. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. Because yes, I did buy some wax. I was roped into it. I was framed. I was tricked. I was duped. And I'm very happy about it. So I hope everybody has a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.